Hi, Tony Bradshaw with AddSomeToYourIncome.com. Today to talk about the happy secret to making more money. In this, I will share with you the secret to increasing gift income. If you've seen some of my other videos, you probably already know what I'm about to say. I still like the way it's put together here. I hope you enjoy what's happening. In my other videos, I talked about these scales that are here. So you see one side and the other. By adding to your income, you're adding to that instead of adding to expenses or taking away from expenses. Most of the financial advice focuses on reducing your expenses over and over. Even books that will say, we have 101 ways for you to increase your income. I read through it and I find two of them that actually meet my definition of increasing money coming in. It's usually like ask for a raise, negotiate your salary, right? All the rest of it's like reduce the temperature in your home when it's winter and increase the temperature in your home when it's summer. Reducing expenses then gets you more money in your pocket. Yes, it does. I'm not arguing that fact. It is absolutely fact. It's just hardcore numbers. Fact. My focus, and yours if you are paying attention and being here with this and joining in this, is to add to the income. Be the person who's got yourself focusing on how to bring in more money instead of how to reduce your expenses. All right, so I have this happy secret. It is a happy secret, and it is a secret for making more money. Before we get to the actual secret, I want you to see what some of this advice is. Because there's a reason I started with that. There's a reason that the balance was being there. The balance shows you got money that comes in, you got money that goes out. When you spend less than you make, you'll be successful. These are things you hear. Like, really, that's what they tell you. Track every penny that you spend. Then you'll discover ways to spend less than that. And you'll be spending less than you make. And we're all there nodding our heads. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm going to track every penny. Stressful. You don't really need to. You could already probably tell me how much you spend. Reduce your spending. Oh yeah, we're like in church. Hallelujah. I'm going to reduce. I spend too much. You get home and your significant other asks, how much did you spend? Guess what? Guess what you're focusing on? Spend. Is it any surprise when you show up at the store? Your inner child is like, oh, this is the place we do this. I'm going to spend. And you walk out of there and you're just like, oh my goodness, I lost control again in my spending. Well, why? Because you're focusing on, I got to spend less. I need to track every penny of what I spent. Oh my goodness, how much I'm spending. I need to reduce my spending. How much did you spend? And so you train your brain to think spend. That's your focus. There you go. Your balance is going to be on the spend side. Even though you're really trying to reduce something, when you tell your brain to think about something, it will give you the result you tell it. These people are telling you this, and guess what? You're spending money on them, and they teach you how to spend even more. Here, buy this book. Here, buy this program that's going to help you. Here, get this app. It's only this much a month. That's going to help you with your spending. And they've been training you spend, and you're all like, you're just like a dog salivating and ready to go. You're all so excited to focus on spending. And you don't do anything except the spending thing, right? My focus is to change every single one of these. Change that spend less than you make. There are words in there I don't like less. I don't like the word less. That's a negative word. It's needed in math equations. It's a necessary word. It's a concept that's the opposite of make more than you spend. I don't mind spending. I'm okay with spending. I love spending. Make more than you spend. Every single word in there is a positive word that you can get right in the mirror and look yourself in the eye and say, make more than you spend. Those are the kind of things you want to tell yourself. Make more than you spend. Then you put your brain to work. Okay. You wake up in the morning, and instead of worrying about how much you spent or your spouse spent or whatever, you start thinking about, okay, what do I need to do? Because I'm willing to do whatever I need to do. So what do I need to do to make more than I spend? It works with both thens. You can say then as in a greater than, and you can say then as in a timeline. I will make more, and then I will spend more. Yes, out there are a lot of great advice about how to get it so you're making the money and then spending the money. Totally agree on that. That's absolutely powerful when you do that with your brain. Tracking every penny, oh my goodness. Make more and thrive. Go out there, make more money. As you make more money, you will thrive. You're going to stop being all penny pinching. Penny pinching? My goodness. Whew. Make more and thrive. Don't reduce your spending. No. Save up for it, which isn't even my favorite. I would rather have it say invest up for it. Invest the money in order to get what you want to get. And this whole how much did you spend? How about how much did you earn? How much did you earn today? How much did you earn? How much did you make? What did you create that was valuable? What are you doing that's bringing this about? So think about this balance again. Here it is. You can be focused on the spend, and reduce. Meanwhile, often the other person has figured out how to focus on what they're making, they're earning, what they're creating. They got the book ready for you. They've got the app ready for you. They've got all this stuff ready for you to just have a small monthly amount that you're spending. And it all keeps ringing. And you just want to be like, yeah. And then before you know it, money is going out faster. And you're like, we do have a problem. Just look at it. I tracked every penny. And why I don't track every penny? The computer does that for me. My online banking. I can go in there. It'll show me 12-month averages. It'll show me what's happening to the money. I can see it easy. That's not my job. My job, if I focus on that, brain wakes up and is trying to think of ways to spend. It only hears the positive. It doesn't hear the less part. It's like, okay, I'm going to spend. Instead of, how am I going to increase my income? What am I going to do? So when you go looking at how to increase your income, there are the 3 types of income: labor income, passive income, and gift income. Labor income. You work today, you get paid right away. You get paid presently, you get paid today. Passive income. You work today, and you work during this season, and you work the next season, and the 3rd season, and then finally in the 4th season, you get to have the harvest end up at the market and get paid at harvest. Gift income. Someone else worked yesterday. So as you work presently, you got to ask yourself, what more can I do to make more money? I asked this of my boss, and within 3 days, had a stipend for $600. With passive income, that's working until you get paid at harvest. You got to be thinking about, what am I doing to lay it out so that I'm going to have more income at harvest? With gift income, someone else worked yesterday. Mike Hawkins here says, you don't get results by focusing on results. You get results by focusing on the actions that produce results. So, what is he saying when it comes to the money? I talk about increasing your income. That is my vehicle. But the real content of what I say, if you're listening to what I'm saying, really listening, is that you are to create something so valuable that the world will compensate you. When you focus on just making more money, which at one point I did, I focused on just making more money. I wanted more money. Those were the results I was looking at. I want more money. Guess what? It was a shrink time in my life. When I instead focus on the actions I need to take that will produce to the point of an increase of income. And I focus on the actions. What am I doing? What books am I writing? What songs am I composing? What am I creating? What artwork? What is it that I'm giving to the world that's valuable? It's so valuable that other people are going to spend on it. Spend on it because they know that it's valuable and that it has enriched their lives so much that they part with the money. That is when you become successful. It is when you are solving other people's problems and they see you as valuable. You are meeting their needs and they appreciate it. They appreciate you and you are appreciated. Someone else worked yesterday? I don't have enough time in this video for this story. And know that when you are giving, things will happen to you. This kid and I had an amazing experience, and you can find it in another video about giving and him asking to wear this hat. And I love the story. I'm not going to take the time right now. And there's this story. You'll find it in the How to Increase Gift Income. I need to stop this video and start a whole nother one and do the giving quadrant, because that's what this is. This is the giving quadrant. So I'm going to wrap this up at this point just because I know how much time it's been already, and be able to say to you for just a brief moment of how I want you to know that focusing on giving yourself to the world will increase your income. You will be able to find yourself in an amazing place. When we look back on all that I've covered here, even when I got to the labor, income, gift, and passive income, I felt like I was done. All this thought about it's not the spend. Now, we change all that and we get ourselves to thinking these thoughts of how to make more, how to earn more, make more than you spend, make more and thrive. Let these be the last thoughts in your mind. And let me go make another video about the giving quadrant. I look forward to seeing you on the other side.